Most people think the cheapest toilet paper is the one with the lowest price per roll or even per case, but that's not the real story. Here's the cold, hard truth. The only number that matters is cost per foot, because rolls come in all shapes and sizes, and what looks like a deal might actually be flushing money down the drain. Let's break it down.
All right, so we're going to look at this two ways. The first way is to compare a name brand like Charmin Ultra Soft, 2-ply, to Costco's. You can find it at Costco. That is right here. That's what I'm looking at right here. You can see we've got 213 2-ply sheets per roll, and you're looking at 4.2 inches per sheet. And so we'll enter all that information here. 30 sheets, 30 cases per, 30 rolls per case, $33.99. We hit calculate. So you can see by entering all this in, we're at 4.2 inches per sheet, 213 sheets per roll, 30 rolls per case, $33.99 per case. And we can find that over at Costco. And we'll head over here to where you're at faithfulsupply.com. We'll look at our Pedal Ultra Pack. That is this guy right here. It too is a 2-ply. A little bit longer sheet, 220 rolls per sheet, 24 rolls per case. It retails for $13.89. And keep in mind, neither one of these include freight or shipping. So hit calculate, and you can see that both are comparatively speaking, but you'll save about 50% if you buy through Faithful Supply on the Pedal Ultra Pack. So you can see that sometimes those deals that you'll find online aren't as good as they seem, or you're just overpaying for what you've got. So here's the other way of comparing things just across there in the games that the major toilet paper manufacturers love to play games with, and that is by varying the sheet size, sheets per roll, rolls per case, and then of course the cost per case. And what it really comes down to is you've got to focus on the cost per foot. So what we've done is I've gone over here, I've kept this Charmin here, but I've got this Charmin Ultra Soft. I can find it at my local Meijer, and you can see that the Charmin Mega Roll, what I do know, and I'll show a picture of it here, is these are 4 inches per sheet. So you can see there's a 5% decrease in sheet size. And you crank up the sheets per roll, and number of rolls per case is 24. And their price per case at Meijer is $41.99. So if we run down here and hit the calculate on both, and we hit compare product, you can see that Costco's still a little bit cheaper. $2.71 less expensive per foot than Meijer. So if you bought an equal amount of the Costco versus the Meijer, you're saving 95 cents. So again, the games that those toilet paper manufacturers like Charmin, Cottonelle, same thing. They just like to play what I would call a shell game with these sheets per roll and the length as well. So hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in how to save money on your toilet paper, try our comparison calculator. Head over to faithfulsupply.com, click on comparison calculator, test your own, or if you want to test one of ours, check out our products. Thanks for watching.